dudes rock.
My biggest triumph, anyone that follows me, automatically blocked by Jamie Kilstein.
Really?
Yeah.
Just anyone?
Anyone.
He has it set up?
Yeah, he has it set up that way.
That's awesome. How'd you swing that?
I don't know. I guess they have like programs that you can use.
But what did you do to get Kilstein to block you?
Oh, he was having like a conversation with somebody. I think it was Lindy West. But I found a conversation he was having where
that's a nice back and forth.
Nice.
Where he was like 9-10 replies deep in a conversation with her, so that it was like kind of convoluted, but it was a friendly conversation, and I just quoted one of his tweets, or I like replied to one of his, like I edited one of the tweets in this long thread.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, wouldn't expect rape jokes from Jamie Kilstein. So like to even check that I was lying, you would have to read through this conversation. And like Jamie saw that and thought maybe I was somebody that like, you know, took it out of context or like just didn't understand. I mean, there was no rape joke.
Yeah.
It looked like a rape joke. But he was like, "What are you talking about? There's no rape joke. What? You know?
No, please."
That's his biggest fear,
right?
Yes.
He's more afraid of doing a rape joke than being raped.
Of being problematic.
Jamie Kilstein, real hip hop. Real hip hop.
Yo, this is a message for the bumbaclots out at the NRA. If you're an NRA bumbaclot, I got a kale sandwich for you, pal. A knuckle kale sandwich. A gluten-free knuckle sandwich. You know what was so funny was
he used to have Vegas
was Jamie Kilstein one time fucking he was talking about like what's good comedy and what's bad comedy, and he like as an example of shitty comedy, he's like, yeah, it's like going to see The Amazing fucking Jonathan or whatever, and literally like 7 hours later, like The Amazing Jonathan announced that he had terminal cancer and he was dying. There was this like outpouring from all these comedians that were like, he's so great, he's so talented, and fucking Kilstein with his shitty timing.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Well, that's so strange that
couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
You know
what's funny is I tell that story and then we find out tomorrow Jamie Kilstein has cancer.
It's just an outpouring of love.
Yeah. Jamie was the best rapist comedian.
He's the wokest rapist.
Bill Cosby. You know what I love is that he didn't do anything wrong.
He probably just mildly hit on someone.
No, I read the story. It was like, you know, it's like, yeah, whenever I was in New York, Jamie would be like, you should come over to my apartment. It's like, okay, what? Did he rape you? It's like, no, he asked me to come to his apartment. In like a sexual way.
Oh, so it's like a Casey Affleck thing. It's like people just
not even a Casey Affleck thing.
Because Casey Affleck went to the girl's room or something.
Yeah, well, yeah. So he was like a little bit more aggressive, but
wow, Kilstein.
But obviously Kilstein. It's like that's your fault also.
Yeah, that was my take for a while, but I mean now that it's, you know, I've stopped laughing.
Back to time to support the men.
Well, no, this is but seriously, folks, we've had a lot of fun laughing at Jamie Kilstein, who most certainly deserved. Yeah, he's just gone now. Yeah. He's just like
that was
disappeared.
It's incredible.
Well,
actually.
what was he doing before? He was on radio or something?
Yeah, he was Mark Maron for a couple of years.
He played Maron?
Yeah, Mark Maron retired and Jamie took over.
No way.
So, in case you guys haven't been paying attention or reading my newsletter that I send out, I will be leaving the show permanently to be replaced by Jamie Kilstein.
Yeah.
Who's offered me a buyout, actually.
Really?
He's paying me $50,000.
I don't really think you should agree to this, Nick.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
Can we veto?
No.
Please?
You're going to make us hang out with that guy?
I'm not going to make you do shit. You're free to sell your positions to whoever you want.
All right, I'm going to sell it to Lindy West.
God damn it, I was going to say that.
Lindy's not bad now. It's going to be funny, because I called the Kilstein thing.
Right.
I think months ago.
Uh-huh.
He switched up.
The McLaughlin group.
The Koch brothers' dad.
Issue 1.
Tonight on the group, Jamie Kilstein's rebranding as an alt-right guy. Good or bad? Tony Blankley, what do you have to say?
I think it's good.
Yeah, that's what he sounds like.
I think it's good and my dick's small. It's me, Tony Blankley, all the way from Britain. Tiny Britain.
Tiny Blankley.
Tiny
Take that, bitch. Some fucking old news guy who I don't know at all.
Yeah. So I guess since we redid, we're done. We're done on time. But
All right.
we should recap a couple of things that got lost in the episode that was deleted. Jamie Kilstein is back. He is now an alt-right guy.
Yeah.
I was wrong. He really didn't do anything. I thought when I watched the Rogan thing, I thought he said he beat a woman, but that was just a joke that didn't land or whatever.
What did he say?
He was telling some other anecdote about an African guy that. Oh, first of all, he was making fun of African guy voice, which.
Whoa.
Stay in your lane, motherfucker.
Whoa.
You're swerving
no.
way
Let's
too
get the
far.
fucking bats out, bro.
Yeah.
Let's pull up on Kilstein.
Nah.
He definitely doesn't pay for the Patreon, you know? He's definitely
How tall?
illegally
We
downloading.
could beat up Jamie Kilstein, right?
Of course.
Of course.
What is
He's
he,
got
like-
spaghetti tattoo
little,
arms.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a
he's
little
got
ass
to weigh
bitch.
like 115 pounds.
Let's go fuck him up, dude.
Yeah.
For taking African guy voice.
Yeah, so I guess there was that. We talked about that.
The terrorism.
I think I got angry, and then we ended up not really saying anything about the issue at all.
Fucking love Dave and Jay. Like you three were always.
I want to get into that in a second because I want to really quick. Let's
also,
just
I
not
started
get super
listening
off
to
track.
Town so you can pass that on to Nick Mullen, who is blocked on my Twitter.
No, Nick is brilliant.
It's really good. I really dropped the ball. Now, like I've been going back and like listening to the stuff because if someone fucking hates you, you're not like, I want to go listen to them have talent on a podcast. And this dude I do jiu-jitsu with, I was like, when I told him I was going on your show, and I was like, yeah, and that fucking like Nick Mullen guy, like all that guy did was harass me. And this guy, my buddy Chris, was like, Nick, he's like the sweetest guy. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He made me want to kill myself. And you just forget like Twitter's just, it's just a garbage.
No, I don't think Kilstein can out-roast me. I don't think anything about Jamie Kilstein. I think
He's not even
he's not barely a comic. I didn't do shit to
both
Kilstein.
washed.
I don't fucking know Kilstein. I like fucked with him or like, made a joke at
On
his expense
Twitter.
once or twice on Twitter. And then, I mean, like, I didn't have a problem.
Fuck that guy, man.
I didn't have a
Gives a
fucking
fuck.
problem with him at all, really. I mean, people can have whatever politics they want. I don't think he's particularly funny, and I don't give a shit. But then when he got accused of, like, rape and immediately...
He puts on a leather jacket.
Right,
Now he's a
exactly.
bad guy.
just this fucking heel turn.
That's cool. I think that's cool.
No, I mean...
That's my plan.
It speaks to how little he thinks of all the people he's trying to, like, chum up with now that they would be stupid enough.
Why does Lewis fall
I
for
don't
it?
know, man. I really don't fucking know.
Why is Joe Rogan fall for it?
I don't know.
Tails, Nick Mullen, do you want to go first into fair?
I'll go first.
Wow!
I'll go first.
Wow! Holy shit!
Fun to be here, everybody. Jamie's lucky
Wait till I'm off stage, Nick.
What? No, you're staying up here.
No, I'm gonna leave.
All right.
I do a whole Les Roach thing.
Okay.
Yo, that was a good call going first. This is going well for you.
The Lewis fucked it up, and now you just bombed first. That was the first real bomb. So, and that counts as your joke, bitch. You're done for your first joke.
I have not said Les Roach.
I was gonna take it easy out of the gate.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 round, 7 jokes. Mullen, Kilstein, let's roast.
All right, here we go. Just quick backstory, because you have to do it. Jamie used to be a feminist comedian that got Me Too'd for raping women, and now he does adult karate to feel better about himself. Jamie actually has a brown belt in jiu-jitsu and a tan belt in the evidence locker at the police station.
First blood. First blood.
I did get Me Too'd. I got Me Too'd a while ago. I got Me Too'd by a bunch of feminists. But here's the thing. I can get over being Me Too'd. When I have my next girlfriend, I don't have to wear a condom.
Why?
Because you have herpes. Because you have herpes on your dick. Because you have herpes.
They don't know that. You got to tell them I have herpes.
You have herpes on your dick.
You just made it seem like you were gonna rape the next girl also. They were like, yeah, I'm already accused of rape. I can rape whenever I want. You gotta set it up, man. Come on. We're trying to rehabilitate your image here. All right.
Sorry.
Jamie returned to the public eye on Joe Rogan's podcast And today he returned to the private eye on the Canal Street, who's trying to help him start a harassment campaign against his rape victims.
That's good. Nick Mullen, whenever Nick Mullen headlines a comedy club, it reminds me of the Holocaust because it didn't happen.
Okay.
From rape to Holocaust denial. I know my fucking audience. I'm coming back.
I'm glad that we finally have common ground in that the Holocaust didn't happen. Something I agree with personally. Jamie's got a lot of tattoos. In fact, it's the only permanent thing about him. Jamie's got less convictions than all the rapists he became friends with in the last month.
Christ. Nick looks like every autistic school shooter. The only difference is they have TV credits.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it's weird. With Jamie's tiny body and how hard he flips, you would assume he was being molested by U.S. gymnastics coach Larry Nassar. Fuck.
That's all right.
That's my fault.
No.
That is my fault. Good joke, but I'm sorry, everybody. I let you down on that one. Thanks, party animal.
Here, I got your back. I'll do the one I'm not sure of. Nick Mullen hosts the podcast Come Town, named after his mustache. No, it was good. It was good. I guess it was good. I guess it was a good joke about taking cum to the face. It was a good joke. I take it back.
That was great, actually.
Thank you very much. You got
that's
a text
it.
message?
Oh, I thought that was the setup.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Jamie changed so much after being accused of rape, he should be forced to use a different bathroom.
Spoken!
I feel I should make it clear that I wasn't accused of rape, you guys, at all. I'm like, I know it's my turn to do a joke, but there's a lot of people here. Nobody accused me of rape, just to be very clear. Okay, so now I guess we'll just go back to the fucking... It was not fair that the other comic with herpes went up before, and now I have to fucking rehash a bunch of... Here's the thing. I don't know how you fucking got herpes. I don't understand how you could be so fucking stupid.
Way, down at the soda shop.
No,
okay.
I don't...
Sorry.
I
just some good neighborhood fun with an older boy. He taught me a thing or two.
Dude, no. Here's the thing. I'm a fucking accused sex predator, and even I managed not to get fucking herpes. Again,
luck of the
accused.
draw. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Just because you're shoplifting doesn't mean you deserve the bad fruit, you know? Get the nicest banana. Just take the nice ones.
Nick Mullen's been doing stand-up comedy for over 10 years. Nick Mullen is such a failure at stand-up comedy, his headshot is just a link to his Patreon page.
Mm-hmm. Which makes $40,000 a month. Yeah, that's Harvey Weinstein money. Maybe if you had that, you could have done a little bit more in that hotel room. Jamie used to do deaf poetry. Now he does deaf sex, where he pretends he can't hear the woman yelling no in her sleep.
Holy shit. Give me a hell yeah.
All right, I used to do poetry. I used to do social justice, political comedy, and so I thought for my last joke I would do a political roast. Here we go. Nick Mullen reminds me of Vice President Mike Pence. He's an overcompensating closet faggot who I hope gets assassinated.
Nice. Probably in the closet. That would be pretty cool. If I get fucked to death by gays. All right, I guess this is my last one. The Me Too movement was good for Jamie because it meant he finally had something in common with Louis C.K. and Bill Cosby.
Jesus Christ. Yep. No, you won. That's it.
Well, thank you. Right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So good.
I will not kill myself for another 3 weeks. It extends for at least another 3 weeks.
30 minutes, 30
Yeah, I guess I should talk about... whatever, I might just discuss it. So I had that Kilstein roast.
Oh, yeah. I heard you fucking crush his little bitch
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, like, that shit makes me think about...
You know, because I don't. It's like I've taken this hard stance with like, why are people giving this guy a platform? I didn't want to do the roast because I don't want to be part of his like rehabilitation or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I see the guy, and like I've never met him once in my life.
Really?
Never met him.
You're just mean to him online.
I'm just mean to him online because I thought he was full of shit.
Sure, which he was.
Which he was. I mean, that's
he
like
is.
Yeah, he is. He's still full of shit. And I see him, and he's like, buddy, and he's trying to give me a hug and shit.
You've never met this guy once?
Never met him.
That's wild.
And he's acting like, you know, we're pals or whatever, which is like, go ahead and dislike me. You should fucking dislike me. Yeah. I've like publicly criticized you at a time when it was like there was no reason to do that. I was just being spiteful and shitty. I mean, I had, you know, I mean, I was like maybe 40% sure that you were just doing all that as like a put on to find some kind of place for yourself in like, you know, your career or whatever. But, you know, I didn't know. Yeah. You should hate me and you should fucking be mean to me when you see me.
Right.
And then, you know, we do the roast or whatever, and afterward, I mean, I felt bad for the guy, so I'm like, you know, good job or whatever. Yeah. But it's like, still like, hey, yeah, great. You know, he sent me a message, he's like, if you ever need anything, you know,
what?
I don't know.
Well, he's got a lot of power in the entertainment industry.
You need Taekwondo lessons.
He's a real mover and shaker.
Yeah, I don't know. That's been fucking with my head.
He's just scared of you.
I don't even know what I want to say about it.
What part of it's fucking with your head?
I just don't. The lack of like consistency that someone could have. You could just, I don't.
Or like the spectacle of a roast.
Well, no, that's
like being like,
I can't put my finger on it, but someone's been fucking with me like since that.
That's kind of what you're talking about, though, about like what the human
you know what it
mind...
is, honestly, because it's like here's this person, and people are gonna hate this. They don't want to listen to it.
Yeah.
But the honest answer is like here's this person that's being nice to me, and I still have this instinct to like, no, fuck this guy. I'm gonna be mean to him.
Yeah, because he's being disingenuous, though.
But so what?
He's being nice to you because he's afraid of you.
I still have like an empathetic response. Well, I mean, I don't feel like I'd ever be in his position because I wouldn't. You know,
you would pretend to be somebody for years, and then the second it got there was some
it
heat,
crumbled.
Very few people would do that.
Yeah,
but the position he's in is like unenviable. Nobody wants to be, you know,
a pariah on both sides.
But it's who gives a fuck? It's his own goddamn fault. I mean,
tell him, get him.
He's just afraid of you, Nick.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That might motivate whatever he's doing, but it's still like I don't understand my own impulse to like shun and punish this person.
Because you are someone that abides by certain like principles.
No, that's bullshit. I mean, not anymore. Not anymore than anybody else.
No, that's not true.
No, you definitely have like a higher moral.
No, I don't.
You don't.
You don't. I don't.
Most people.
That's not about me. It's just I don't like. You know, I don't know. It's been fucking with me. I don't understand my own impulse to like shut this guy out or like try to impede.
He's not your fucking friend. And
he's not my friend, but I mean, it shouldn't concern me. I don't know why it does. And I guess, you know.
So you're saying you should have pitied him?
Well, no, to have to. Well, I do. I mean, I do.
Pitied the fool.
I do. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I don't know. Just having to, like, because, you know, it's like in my head, I know, I wouldn't give this guy a platform. I don't, you know, whatever. But then when it's somebody actually, like, you're talking to them face to face and, you know, they're continually trying to hug you and be your friend. It's like,
well, that's fucking
hard
weird.
To, you know.
But I think that if you're expressing this, I think that signifies like an adequate empathetic response to like.
Well, I'm not trying to gauge my own.
I'm just saying to a genuinely awkward social interaction between like someone that is like trying to suck your dick because he's afraid of you.
No, you know what it is? It's because I have like a big problem with this. I guess there's like a cultural imperative right now to shame and punish people.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And like I would like to think that I'm not participating or contributing to that in any way.
Yeah.
Even though I'm like going through the small dick problems Reddit.
I was about to say.
Reading them out loud.
Literally about to say.
And it's like, oh, I do it all the time.
Yeah.
All the things that, because like that was a problem I had with like you know, because I'm like a free speech guy.
Yeah.
And then
Look
the storm is awesome.
Nick's on a roll and we got a fucking.
I want to go to the fucking jungle, you know, and be rained on and raped by tarantulas.
You want to get raped?
Just big ass spiders.
Big ass arms in your ass.
No, you know, I'm like kind of like a free speech guy. In like 2014, where people started like drawing lines in the sand or whatever, there's plenty of like formerly libertarian guys that eventually just became alt-right. And then, you know, we do Gavin's show, and he's talking about how he gives a shit about free expression. And then he's like, trans people shouldn't be allowed to talk to children.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, why? What am I supposed? How am I supposed to explain this to my children? You know, it's like they don't really give a shit about freedom or whatever.
Not at all. Yeah.
And it's like the same thing now where I don't like, and I take it way too far with my, like, you know, where I say, oh, we shouldn't shame this person or address this thing or we should ignore it. But then I ignore that entirely when it's something convenient to me, or I don't know, that bothers me. It fucks with my own sense of like integrity. And it's like, well, maybe I have as little integrity as Jamie. It's just put in a position where it's not challenged. Because what you can do is carve out a way for yourself to just have a slight enough, you know, divergence from whatever popular opinion is to seem like you're thinking on your own, but you're not really. You're just like slightly pig-headed on a couple of issues.
Right.
And so I guess that's, yeah, I don't know. It's been fucking with me a lot.
Well, I guess the point of a roast is to shame, right? It is to.
It's not the
publicly
roast.
shame.
No, the roast. The point of the roast is to be funny. I mean, I enjoy doing the roast.
By being mean, by shaming someone.
I mean, by writing jokes and doing jokes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But like, yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I've enjoyed, you know, I mean, Jamie's joke about a cum town is named after my mustache is a funny joke.
That's a good joke.
Yeah. I enjoy being part of a comedy show.
Sure.
Right. So it's not the roast itself. It's like, no, it's my own impulses, and because I didn't ask, I don't want to be
not be nice or to be nice.
No, I'll tell you what it is. It's like my impulse was to say I don't want to fucking do this roast. I don't want anything to do with this guy. Gotcha. You know, doing the roast itself is nice. It's nicer for me to do the fucking roast than to not do the roast and say shut this guy out.
Right.
You know, I mean, if he wants to rehabilitate his image, I mean, he did get railroaded over a fucking bullshit thing, but it's also like, he's not actually friends with us, just like he wasn't actually friends with all the people he threw under the bus when he took a hard 180 after he was accused of shit.
I mean, whatever. I don't know. I
know it's not funny, but whatever. Fuck it. I have a podcast, so I can talk about things if I want to.
But I don't see that as an issue. I don't see your response as a fucking particularly as an issue or showing that you don't fucking like. I don't see that as a problem to have that. You ultimately you did the fucking roast. You didn't shut him out. But even if you wanted to shut him out, then who gives a fuck? He's not
also,
your friend.
if you said you didn't want to do it because you don't want to like be part of whatever he's doing, that would have been fine too.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like I had to because then I don't want people saying like, "Oh, Mullen's afraid to do it."
No, but
that was the only reason.
Right,
I did
but that's
it.
people pressuring you. That's not.
That's
you would have been
reality.
Fine doing it.
Yeah.
What
I mean, it's I'd like because I'm not, and I'm, you know, I just don't like doing roasts because I think they're a stupid gimmick. I'd rather just be bad at stand-up comedy. I'd rather just continue to do mediocre feature-level stand-up comedy and have sold-out headlining shows where people come to see me and then just sort of do my job.
What about this Jamie Kilstein? And we fill his ass with cum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm listening.
Or Gamey Dickstein. And gay, of course, G-A-Y me.
You got him. And you can't object to that because he's not an SJW anymore.
That's right.
So this episode takeaways: Peacock's bad. Jamie Kilstein? ?